Let's see if we can get some good stories to kill time to the communist meeting.
Sunset. Of course. Drink first. Not much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail!
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know.
It's so many people use the dances in TF2. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
All right,
I used
all right.
the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation.
Oh no, not
high concepts.
AI generation, but it's only abstract art, aka it just slaps random things together.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Yeah, you can put you can post a link. I'm not really gonna pull it up on stream, but I might just gee-whiz gander it later. The jogging help?
With my trusty Sansaric tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world.
All right, well, what happened?
But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
Did he lock himself out?
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking here?
Like this one here. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
I would have landed on my feet, okay? Because I got my feline reflexes, my serpentine reflexes, just gonna go plop. If any of my snakes have taught me, snakes are very, very acrobatic creatures, and they simply just go. Harry Dubois, certified cat boy. Perfect. Just flop on the ground like so. Exactly. That actually used to be two of the things that would always scare me in the middle of the night, because I used to have my stakes like right behind me in my old place, because it was I didn't have a lot of space, and so I could usually hear them even with headphones on sometimes, and just hear a thump in the middle of the night, and I'd be like, oh fuck, what's going on? Oh, and one of my snakes fell over again. The other time is anytime they farted. The ball python sometimes sounded like a circuit fuse popping. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, snakes just doing snake things.
Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
I mean, unless you just broke your tailbone, in which case, yikes.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You've gotta be shitting me.
I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
I feel honestly pretty attacked on this, because yesterday, you know, it was already a long day. So I stopped by the grocery to get some snacks and restock on a couple small miscellaneous things that I could fit without a shopping bag. You know, got the box of cookies, You know, got some coffee. And then I get home and I'm at my car. And like I have too much stuff that I have to use both my arms. But I have to like unlock the door to get into the place. And so I set my keys down to gather everything up in my arms with the idea that I would then like hook one of my fingers on the keys and, you know, just carry that and be able to, you know, you've done that, you know, your hands are full, but you can sort of like finagle key usage. Except I forgot I had put the keys down. I thought I had put them in my pockets. And so instead, I stood up and used my elbow to close the trunk of my car with my keys inside. My apartment keys and my car keys. And I realize this as I start walking to the elevator. And my long day turned into a bad day. Especially because the maintenance number wasn't working. It was just going to a voicemail and no one was responding. Thankfully, while doom scrolling through my phone, freaking out, wondering what the fuck I was going to do, wondering if I was just going to have to walk down to the grocery store and get like a wire hanger and lockpick my door. Because it's not an advanced lock. I know I could lockpick it. But I haven't done any lockpicking in a very long while, so it'd be very annoying, and I really didn't want to have to do it. Even if it was my own door, I'd be lockpicking. I know someone would call the cops or something. I would have to deal. It would be a whole thing. And but thankfully, I found in my contacts, I actually had the number of one of the leasing office people because of something a while ago. And I YOLO messaged them, and they literally just happened to be in the area because they were visiting a friend. And they stopped on by to give me a temp key. And luckily, I had a spare car key in one of my drawers. So, evening saved. I'm not fucked. But it was a very, very stressful day on top of a stressful day yesterday. And that treat myself little box of cookies turned into a, I'm gonna eat these for dinner box of cookies. Hydrate. All right, I will. Certified snake moments. Yeah, you know, I'm not used to having hands. You know, I'm still practicing on polymorphing into more of a humanoid body. But yeah, it makes sense. I'm used to like looping them on my tail and just noodling around like that. You know, actually, if you think about it, a key ring is more like a belt to a snake. You just kind of go through the loop, you know, and then just like get stuck there. Just saying, like, oh, thank you. Oh, take off like the head pats. It's funny because the layering of the items, the head pats ends up being under the glasses and the hats.
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie.
Nice!
I was known to be one of the best.
It just happens all the time. Someone knocks on your door, you just get the talking, you don't shut it fast enough, and bing, bom, boom, edible lingerie and a strap on. Well, geez. They could have at least had the courtesy of letting you use the strap on first, but no, you had to eat the lingerie.
Is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
Is he gonna get to the office and realize the key actually was for his apartment?
When I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, I've already
Why?
done it, and I couldn't get in.
Why would you do that?
Long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Well, Mooncat, I see you're going into the void, raiding whatever chimera has left there. What about this? That's just those wily door-to-door salesmen.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Only been a hobo cop for a few days now. It doesn't seem so bad.
The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks. Not having to pay rent, first and foremost. Not being responsible for 20 other people is nice too. But that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained tracksuit and spending your days picking tear.
I mean, not being responsible for other people is certainly nice, and one of the reasons I will never be a manager, because I don't want that stress. Yeah, I went to buy a box of cookies and returns with a strap on, and then he lost his keys. Yeah. Shame for shame for shame. But at least he had the edible lingerie to snack on, because I mean, you know, no cookies, but yeah, he got the strawberry one. Yeah, actually, it's probably a variety pack. You know, I got the strawberry ones, the mango ones, the licorice ones. Give that to someone you don't like. Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Question, Tequila. If I
Sounds like a normal Friday
on the
afternoon.
beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit.
Yes, it's lycra, not the totally very copyrighted lycra.
I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's this about a lost jacket?
It's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less.
Sergal, thanks for guest description. The Chimera, you've got the emotes. I hope you enjoy it. You don't need to gift or subs or anything like that, but thank you. I'm just noodling around.
Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
You mean this jacket that I discovered on the boardwalk and had cleaned on a whim?
Nah, this isn't it. Found? That's medium concept stuff. Totally not my style.
So you're telling me there's another lost jacket out there?
Out there, Tequila. A lot of lost jackets in it. Don't know why you'd think this could possibly be mine.
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Like I'd be caught dead wearing fawn, like some low-concept bicycle courier. Tell you what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one? I'll get another jacket someday.
At least you got a nice jacket for your troubles.
Oh, that literally, I did find the jacket. Nice. Oh, we got something to talk to Kim.
To have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My sense of style? What about it?
I'm glad you finally started dressing a little more like an officer of the RCM. Keep it up.
Regular cop, regular
In
clothes.
regard to you for a moment, unsure whether you're making a joke or not, and if so, whether he should acknowledge it.
Right, detective. You are one regular cop.
What? Half hobo, half art.
You know
100%
the
cop.
clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
You're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style
Get
buddies.
ahead of ourselves, detective.
A warm smile.
Oof.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
We have so many points, but I don't ever want to spend them. All right. 2200. 2200. We have 4 more out. How the fuck are we going to kill so much time? I don't think there's really ask around about the tattoos, man. Fucking, we ain't seen shit about the tattoos.
An intricate, it's still kind of gone. For you to
Meaning,
someone who knows about history could tell you. Gone.
someone who knows about history. Someone who knows about history. Someone who knows about history. Would the monarchist fascist be the person? No. I can't even talk to him anyway. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure once he's gone back into his room, he's lost to us. Firmly grasp the circle. They are known to lick you. Be wary. You're approaching the lick zone. Do not be afraid. You are going to be licked. Right, I have to go the long way around. It's like the JoJo I can't do the noise. I can't do the noise. Yes, let me prepare myself. You gotta make sure, you know, you don't want to be, it can't be dry. You gotta make sure you're nice and hydrated before you do a licking. Lit.
The door is closed. You hear someone inside.
Okay, yeah, we can't get in there. Maybe we can talk to Joyce and get some shit.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
He asked me to deliver an envelope.
He has you running errands, detective. A well-established... Ah, yes.
With longing. Clear and simple longing.
You're fond of this village, aren't you?
In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it... Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers, we told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in 08.
Wants to build a youth center.
Claire's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him.
So you're sad you can't buy the
Yes.
place.
I'm sad I'll never have the time, detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
Yeah, a lot of people do. That makes sense.
Is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Of course,
no.
detective. You can always drop by later.
Strike.
Of Of course.
Tell
No.
her you've met Everard right away. This time.
That's
Something
the
about these
man who's killed.
tattoos.
Better not tie the force.
She wants to answer the question.
The lorries are still stuck at the... Yes?
Oh.
According to my reports, there are...
I never accepted the
Hopefully one of them
quest.
will know something.
Ah.
Let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Fuck me. I have asked about the wild pines, I thought.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo tribes remain.
What are the other Indo tribes?
Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company, it
Thank you.
seems. How much money does Wild Pines have?
Liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year the company booked more than 20 billion real in
Damn!
A billion?
What exactly is a billion?
number, officer. A big one.
A big number? But is that number as big as that butt? I don't know. Is it $1 million butt or $1 billion butt? The world may never know.
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
Wow.
Billion is a large number.
Ah!
72,000 people.
Welcome on by. It has been a minute. Wuthering Waves? Ooh, I haven't heard of that before. What's that about? Welcome, welcome, welcome! If you were way too busy being enthralled at Ross's place, I'm gonna make it easy for you because now you can just click a button and then you'll know when they're live again and you can gander all of their amazing gaming. How have you been? Oh, it's a gacha game? Ah, I see. I see. Ross, I don't know how long you were streaming, but at the very least, I implore you to stand up, wiggle it out, leave a piss, take a water, do it all at the same time. Don't do it all at the same time. You're gonna make a huge mess. I'm not gonna clean it up. These feathers, these ain't for cleaning. Ah, shit, circle! You're fucking just handing out subscriptions left and right. Thank you. I hope you enjoy. The emotes. Allow. Automod. People are allowed to say my ass. Okay. That's a perfectly valid phrase. All right. Jeez. You're literally just talking about booty, Automod, and you're trying to censor people's derriere. How uncouth. Oh, welcome to the Ziggurats if you gotcha. I hope you enjoy your time here. If y'all don't know me, I am Dreki Ormer, the Draconic Serpent, the Flightless Dragon, or simply Worm on the internet. Usually, I don't have all of this sick, nasty drip going on. I'm usually more of a worm. But since we're playing Disco Elysium, I like to, put on the outfit our character could possibly be wearing. If you've played Disco Elysium before, please don't spoil anything for me. This is my first time going through. And then chat throws me in the void. Great. Love it. Amazing. Hydrate. Yeah, sure. Let me just get some void fluid real quick. But yes. Do be aware that Disco Elysium tends to get pretty serious at times. It can sometimes engage in some politics. I also put the content warnings because we are playing as a police character, and there is racism in some areas. So don't want that to blindside anyone. I think it seems like we're past most of the really like biological squick parts because we've gotten the dead body down because we're investigating a murder that happened. Gonna look here for a bit when I go do some things. So I'm gonna show you. Yeah, 7 hours. Yeah, that is a very long stream. The last time I did greater than like consistently that long of streams was when I was playing. I was a teenage exocolonist, which was a fantastic game. But like for the whole month, I was doing like 10 to 12 hour streams for a whole month because I was just glued to that game. Welcome to the Ziggurat, big dog. I hope you enjoy your time here. I am actually not a Quetzalcoatl, and that is an exploding Dreki drink, but I am a worm. You know, I more closely related to Jormungandr. I can't really fly, but you know, I'm still in the jungle, and so that's, you know, still have a bright plumage. It's just a bit of convergent evolution, you know. Worm mostly a nudist, but today's special case. Don't get him started on the shoe. Disco Collins is a fairly long game, even before one considers looping. Yes, I've only played it once. I'm probably going to play my second route through on stream. So don't go into too heavy of spoilers, I would say, on it. Because I'm still contemplating how I want to do that and how much I want to plan things. Oh, thank you for your head pats. I've been told that a second loop is worthwhile as well because it's different enough. Because my concern is like, I don't want to narrate things I've already done before. That's not too interesting. And, you know, I've already said things once. I don't want to have to do it again. Sergal! Gift subscription to Mugacha. Enjoy the amazing, amazing emotes. What the fuck? What the fuck, Sergal? Make sure you're taking care of yourself first. But thank you. Thank you so much. It's never necessary, but always appreciated. All right. What was I doing? Let's get right. We were learning about the Wild Pines Company.
The size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Okay, but where did it get its billions of real?
It started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing.
Apricots.
It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Quite literally. Fucking billionaires. Probably helps to start with a royal monopoly.
Let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does a huge system want with a place like this?
From being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo.
You don't keep them moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them.
This district.
There it is. She owns up to it.
Yeah? Well, we built this city on rock and
The
roll.
best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Nice. Well, Now we do have the smuggling quest, which apparently I didn't have this whole time. I've been poking around, so that's great. Great, love that. Awesome, amazing, good stuff. I'm a little annoyed I haven't been able to figure out how to reveal the agitator to be a company hire. I probably failed a check somewhere and got locked out, I bet. Let's go interrogate the lorry drivers and find our drugs. I think it's gonna be this guy.
Still here, stuck in this. Ah, man, me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing
Aw,
the
take
psychic
off like our
waves of my own
boobs.
consciousness, you know. But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I'm trying to find out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal
We
B.
have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway.
Smelling it.
This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Look, it's not my fault these things smell. Like, this Heim Dollar Man shirt, like, it just doesn't... It just seems to exude sweaty man. I can't... It doesn't wash out. It's very strange. Hey, hey, you still hanging out, Tommy?
Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith. This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade, then?
I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Ooh, conceptualization. All right, let's get our conceptualizing clothes on. By conceptualizing, I mean like the one clothing we have that gives us conceptualization. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm looking for my concepts. I've got to belt them with the verse. We're gonna slam a bit of poetry and we'll get them on our side. Yes, we are here to jam. Funny thing, snakes never sweat, but Dreki still... No!
Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Your bet.
Fuck you. We've had enough bullshit fails today. I'm save scumming. I ain't even apologetic about it.
Still here.
This is about art, man.
Wait. There's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
A mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It is a chalice, out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity, never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
I'm just a vessel for the muse.
But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
I think the words are mine.
Hey, seems I got you all wrong.
Well, I am an art
Known
cop.
for their artistic sensibilities these days. It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here say you don't really get it.
What makes it easier to bear if the words are pretty?
I get you. When they really click, it makes the world seem manageable. Good to be on the same page.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Cool. All right, let's put our normal drip back on. Gotta have the $1 man shirt. Okay, so we still need to interrogate the lorry drivers. Here's the shitty one.
Looking for something, Hunt? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He says as he takes a long drag on a cigarette. Why
You
not?
know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial economic sabotage.
Wow! Right. But they make alcohol there too.
For that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugo-Grad vodka. Koikos and worse much. But they do no booze.
I see. All I needed to know. Okay, what is... Ah, wrong button. Ah, my buttons! Fuck! Alright, where's another lorry driver we can interrogate? What about you?
Right to work. Things are busy enough.
The hulking man.
Okay, so nothing with him. Is there anything in there? No. What about the woman that we always see staring at a photograph? Looking at this photograph. Every time she does.
Has her eyes.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
Uh-huh.
Smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Are you alright, ma'am? You're out.
I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Wait, what's bad about the 50s?
And everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
When else would you be then?
During the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
Who's Gabriel Buendero?
It's Gabriel Buendero.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat.
Is he basically Zorro?
As an oil slick, and his jaw, the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
In all
I see.
likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
I think you were in Mesk when you were young.
Someone was.
Someone? Are these not your memories?
Someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know?
No, not the void! Hitting me with random slug cats too. Jeez. Look at him go! Look at Monk. He's T-posing. T-posing as he spins. Oh, look what you did, Chimera. Now I'm infected with chaos again.
Seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away.
Thank you for the hydration. Ah! Ooh, oh, you got the possum Dreki, you got the chibi Dreki, and you got the cat loaf Dreki. Nice. You got a lot of Dreki forms with that fistful. I got other questions for you.
It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Show me the soles of your boots.
An old woman's boots. Sheriff.
Help me out here. It's important.
I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. Another discrepancy, although not boot-related, is the coronation of His Innocence, Franco Negro, which happened 500 years ago.
Him. She's not the odd
I
soul.
told you that from just looking at them.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
What are you hauling? Diamonds, really?
But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
I mean, if you were hauling a whole truck full of diamonds, that feels dangerous.
Clever, stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
You don't even know what you're hauling.
Concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Minding your own business. Alright, thank you for the cold, refreshing Dreki drink, Sir Gall.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, not drugs.
Wait, how did I get here? And there I went. The adversary?
There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Look at him, drinking his own serpent juice.
Epithets are familiar, sir.
Don't call it serpent juice.
The great adversary, the great unrest. I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
No?
What is it you're hauling exactly?
Lowman, what of it?
Let's put it another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You know, well, I
I
mean,
made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Lowman, obviously.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting
Where
here?
do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the features of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes, go.
Well, we finally could talk to her.